Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, amazing, spectacular Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master propaganda, hero site defender of the fatherland. Off here to a glorious 1v1 on Crossroads. In the north it is Makros, fighting here for the Oberkommando West, Germany, Deutschland. Here with the 9th Panzer Division, featuring Grand Offensive Special Operations and Scavenge with Triple Infantry. West and south it is IncaUna, fighting for the Commonwealth, the British Army. Rolling out here for King George, featuring the 11th Armoured Division here with Royal Engineers, with flamethrowers, designated command vehicles, crew repairs. The flame mortar support here, and AVRE with Triple Infantry section there. Makros there with the Grand Offensive, featuring the Panzerfusilier, smoke bombs, Sturmgewehr 44, the Panzer Commander, and the Tiger Tank. We got a double section of Moscow start here for IncaUna, looking to put pressure on the Hun. Makros with double Fullskanadiers. Probably some Panzers down the road, but looks like he wants to at least start some initial Fullskanadiers to buttress the front line against any action from the Inselaffen. As always, a big hearty thanks to my patrons, supporters, these champions, these heroes of the Propagandacast for keeping the business. Without them, I would not be able to keep doing all of these wonderful episodes. A big thanks go out to all those. You too can join the ranks by pledging on Patreon. You can also donate via PayPal. Links to the video description. And, finally, comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button. Yeah, bell buttons, but if you haven't already done that, of course, we can subscribe, so you're more likely to be told. But anyways, heading westwards here with the German army. Sturmpanzer straight for the field, full coming up, securing the car and some sandbags ahead of time there. Glorious. In the east, British doing the same with their sandbags in the eastern field point. More sandbags in the south. And there we go. Panzers following up. You may wonder why go for the Fullskanadiers first. We're going to go for Panzerfusilier. Well, thing is, Fullskanadiers initially perform better than Panzerfusiliers, but the Panzerfusiliers wants to upgrade its scale a lot better than the Fullskanadiers. So typically what you see, people go for the strategies, they'll go for the few Fullskanadiers to initially do some of the fighting, allowing the Panzerfusiliers, to not have to do all the lifting, and then later on you just push hard on that. Mashka rushing in here for IncaUna, looking to hunt down the Jerrys. Step on it, Lawrence! I'm stepping on it! It's not meant to go fast! Just shattering stuff there. Got the Portugal linking up, moving up, focusing about here. Of course, the Panzers all provide some assistance here as the investigator with their anti-tank rifle grenade. That said, he still needs to get close enough to deal with it. Sappers out here for IncaUna as well. Likely looking at some early flamethrowers to burn those Huns into toast. Did someone say toast? Not that kind of toast, Gerald. Buzz off. Oh. Investigator being pushed back. Troops pushing ahead here. Very intensive effort on the left flank here from Makros. Against IncaUna, comparatively has less force, but again, it's able to technically type a large part of the German army using just the universal carry effectively. Again, that's because it can soak up a lot of damage in the early game. But there you go, Vickers K upgraded. Got the platoon command post, of course, for that. Second Panzer squad on the way here for Makros. Sneak about, going to hit the cut-off point there by the looks of it. Mines up here, the Schutzminus van 40. Of course, need to be careful they don't get flanked out and hit on the cut-off points themselves. So far, IncaUna is not going to doing that. But there you go, sneaking up there, trotting away from Makros. University on the move. Panzer's hunting about there. He's hoping to use the Fullskanadiers as bait. And that way, draw it into range of the anti-tank rifle grenades. Sneaky set there by Makros. Thumbs up. We'll have to see if IncaUna takes the bait, though. Snap on the weather for IncaUna. Sappers moving ahead there. Definitely checking to see if there's anything hiding around the corners. Smart there by IncaUna. Very smart. There we go. Almost got the University baited into that, but Sapper spotted them just in time there. That's really a retreat here for Makros. Snapper out there for the British Army. Second finally got the Panzers engaging plus the Sturmpionier until they retreat. So that's more or less a full route here. Belgian headquarters up there for Makros, the Kampfgruppe Hauptquartier, to provide medics, maybe a flak half-track, maybe not. But there you go, stumbling ahead there with their anti-tank rifles. Anti-tank rifles were not exactly a typical weapon used by snipers in World War II. The only cases I so far know personally where the Soviet snipers would use the anti-tank rifles to clear up bunkers. That was about it, really. Volksman eastern side. Sandbags in the centre. Panzer moving westwards. Belgrade headquarters almost done here for Makros. Meanwhile, troops reinforcing healing. Nothing further on in the base of IncaUna and the British Army as of yet. Season Eastern point here. Ground Western point here with the Panzerverteidiger. Sehr good, sehr good. Sniper sitting out there. On the prowl for some Germans, and there we go. Good kill there as Ludwig suddenly finds himself lacking his head. The Americans backing off there. Of course, staying clear of any possible Panzerfaust. In the west here, threatening the western fuel point. You can see the Makros dispatching more forces to deal with that. Sniper lands another kill. 3. Forces trying to pursue with the Americans there. It becomes difficult since they can quickly suffer a lot of damage from that. Section is in trouble. And we got the flak up from Makros, clearly not concerned about the AC Mark III as a possibility, or thinking it's better to go for that and, you know, something bigger. So all the way 251-17 away from Makros and the German army. There goes Sima. Oh, hello! IncaUna wasn't paying attention to the full wipe to the Stielhandgranate of the Panzerverteidiger. That was a great kill there from Makros, certainly punishes IncaUna there for extending a bit too thinly. Absolutely glorious stuff there for the Germans, but rather painful for IncaUna. Definitely means he's got even less infantry on the field, which would definitely have Makros push through with, well, his significantly larger complement of infantry. Flak half tech right done. Sappers there with minesweepers, no flamethrowers there for IncaUna. So we'll have to see what happens next. I imagine we might see some recon packages. Then again, the AC Mark III could prompt him to go for the Panzerschreck. There's a way to try and deal with that. Replacement section there for IncaUna and the British Army. Bit of bleeding there. Okay, we do get the G50 upgrade on the way there. Then again, if he sees the AC in time, he could be, you know, again consider cancelling that to open up for Panzerschreck, which is going to go for the Cadenet. Both are viable options there. And go flat and half track, tearing into the investigator. Almost got it, but punch of their forced retreat. Always, if they hadn't been, you know, so depleted, he could have tried with an anti-tank rough grenade, but for the current state, they've done 2 men that's been too risky. AC charging forwards. Flak half track needs to get out of there. Schnell. Also suffering damage there. Got 2 pushing into the eastern fuel point. Good work there on Makros. D43 upgrade is ready, so can't cancel that save for the Panzerschreck now. So you definitely have to consider the Cadenet for now. I mean, that was most likely what it's going to choose, but again, there's always the option of the Panzerschreck. But there you go. Cadenet here for Makros. Coming up with a Panzerfaust there. Good lord! They shot us with a Panzerfaust! How rude! We just wanted to kill them! Section on the western side there, Sappers halfway done for IncaUna. Flak half there fixed up, good to go. The Cadenet almost done. IncaUna, British Army swiftly advancing. It's the Cadenet right about done for Makros and for Deutschland. Back here on the base of IncaUna, we do have more Sappers out there. Still fairly low on infantry. Definitely an unusual British strategy, since most British strategies just involve getting a lot of sections and the Universal Carrier, where so far it's only got 2 sections top. So that's certainly interesting and fairly unusual. Hold up the east. Because on the way here for IncaUna and the British Army. And let's get on the prowl for some Huns. Ken rolling back. Got the Panzerverteidiger advancing. Folks, there was the section in the east. There should be, I think, a possible chance for the Volksgunners to win that one, but Sniper very much turns that on its head. Vickers almost down there for IncaUna, the British Army. Panzerverteidiger moving forward, backed up with the Volksgunners for Cadenet. Flak half track joining as well on this assault column. Sappers being rushed in to try and stop this, and we get flamethrowers on the second Sapper team. University, they're dodging like Cadenet for hit. Flak half track, the rate of fire, supporting the advancing troops. Sappers are being met by furious fire. Sapper section in trouble as well. The Cadenet keeps missing the Universal Carrier there, and absolutely ravage accuracy in there. Go machinery force could get hammered here. For the flak half track. There we go. Vickers being hosed by 2 similar flak shells. There go AC engaging it. Smoke screen pop. AC pushing forward here. Up and running here. There go the smoke screen. Proves to be a detriment here for Makros as it makes it hard for the Cadenet to shoot. He almost hits it with his own Cadenet, though. I don't think friendly fire's enabled for that. If it was, though. Ugh. But yeah. Good move there by IncaUna. Makros bit off guard there. And again, Makros compounded then by popping the smoke at probably the worst time, making it even easier for IncaUna to deal with it. Because again, Cadenet then couldn't hit the AC easily through the smoke. Sturm pinning forward to the AC there, definitely a problem now. Going for a second again makes a lot of sense. He may also want to consider, honestly, at this point, adding up Panzerschreck on the Sturm Pioneers. Just for more anti-tank assets here versus IncaUna's little motorized mayhem party. Got a command vehicle there, AC upgraded, stuffing more radios into it. Most likely. I appreciate the confidence command has in us, but where do I stuff the T now? There's too many radios. Sappers moving on the west side, obviously explaining the decreased combat performance of the crew itself. No room for the T, causing a decrease in morale. Slamming forward here, 10 kills, veteran 2-1. Punching on the west side here, pushing back the sappers, easily overcome here by the mighty Panzerfusiliere. Makros probably should consider taking up his soonish versus IncaUna. Of course, IncaUna himself taking up there. Definitely utilising the moment he's currently gained here was legit. Oh! Finally got the investigator. That's definitely a nice little kill there for Makros. And a bit of a stinging blow there to IncaUna and the British. So now they're landing another kill. We've got 12 kills, veteran 2-1. Panzerfusiliere advancing, pursuing aggressively. Enforcement healing, still no sign of attack from Makros and the German army. Panzerfusiliere pushing up the left flank, tech almost down there for IncaUna. Sappers there caught with the Panzerfusiliere, and the flamethrower chaps obviously being focused on here swiftly by Makros Panzerfusiliere. AC trying to assist here, but again, without anything to command, it's a bit little less effective now. But we got the Salmon moving forwards under cover of it. Close to the section in the east. Not a great situation for the Volkskandies, to be honest. There you go, double came to the pop smoke just in time and realised what's happening there. Good response by IncaUna. Sniper there, the caught here, possibly. Though the smoke does help, by the way, from the AC. So that was a bit of a extra win there for IncaUna. Sandbags in the east, digging around his opponent's exit there to the east side. Good there by IncaUna. Makros definitely been stalled out a bit that he's taking up now. Thumbs up. But I think he also needs to change up his tactics a bit here versus IncaUna. Just a tiny bit. Though I imagine he's probably feeling a bit more defensive, having lost the flak after doing his previous assault outing. Sturm Pioneer making short work of, then good use of the cover there to close up. And I think also IncaUna wasn't paying attention a bit here. That said, he should have popped a concussive grenade earlier to get a bit of a shot element in there, but still. Up close, the Sturm Pioneers do have a fairly good chance. But yeah, should have popped the concussive grenade there. Bit of a missed opportunity by Makros, and definitely gave IncaUna just what he needs to survive that one. But there you go, truck out. I'd expect the Schwerer Panzerabwehr there from Makros into Panther Full Moldier, though he could try and stall for the Tiger tank, obviously, though. Yeah, I would not advise that, at least not right away. Baker's still on health. Bit too static play, I feel like, with machine gun by IncaUna. Bit risky there. But got lucky that Makros didn't counter it harder. Starting on the western side. East side, we finally got a maneuvering there again. East fuel is definitely, I think, now wide open to him here for Makros, so we can see at the same time. The western one is for IncaUna as well. But there you go. Schwer Panther course going up here for Makros. Very good. AC finally hit by something, forced to disengage. But he's going to dispatch forces to defend this, so he needs to move hard up the east side, or he's going to risk falling behind the resources compared to his opponent.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Which is obviously not going to be great for Makros if that happens. 6-pounder gun on the way there for IncaUna, in fact, right about done. Ring about here, notice all sending a small force to flank. Threatened cut-off point or retreat past there. Thumbs up to Makros. Very sensible. Very sensible. Cromwell on the way for IncaUna and the British Army, though. On the wrong side of the cover there, staring at it, but, not grabbing it. Maybe if you stare at the point harder, it will fall to German superiority. I don't think that's how it works, Ludwig. I do not think that's how it works. So they're coming up, laying down sandbags of their own. Mines down there from Makros. Thumbs up there. Good old Schützenmine. Cromwell almost done. Worth noting, we also haven't seen any bolted sections here from IncaUna. So lots of maneuvering here. Small counterattack force here by IncaUna, machine gun backing up 2 sections. We are not seeing any upgrades though. No grenades, no Bren guns, no nothing.
Anti-tank gun ready to do some damage.
Cromwell and 6-pounder gun arriving at the same time here for IncaUna and the British Army.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
We've got the field there goes. Sniper arrives. 16 kills, close 52. Air recons here. They're using the armored car. Thumbs up. Very nice ability. There goes Steel Pony arriving on the flank here. Don't think you would have realised this without the air reconnaissance actually, so that was a really handy thing there. Almost got the sniper, it looks like. Yeah, because they had to retreat in time. Thanks to the air reconnaissance, the sniper survives. Really close call. But there you go. Cromwell encountering heavy anti-tank fire, but still, it's so close to the anti-tank guns, or the Academy officers, that they cannot fight it. So because even with a damaged engine, he can still drive around them in circles at that range because it's just so close. Forced retreat here from Makros. Makros, though, is going for the Panther 4 Model J. Very good. Thumbs up. Western fuel have been claimed. Dark End as well. That's going to require a larger scale attack. Sapsman 48, and I think it's using the Panther to prevent this Cromwell being fixed any faster. I think that makes a lot of sense, honestly. But obviously a bit risky since the Cromwell is within range of them as well and can really do a lot of damage. So, still, he does delay the repairs just a bit there. Panther 4 almost done here for Makros, for Deutschland. Section called here by the Volksgrenadiere. Panther 4 ready.
A demolitions team is ready to give support.
Troops setting out. Also, now technically it's access to the area, though of course still needs the specialization anvil or hammer.
Infantry squads can have an additional infantry.
Bolted section there for IncaUna. Punch to the flanking the section of the machine gun. Panther 4 arriving here for Makros. Looking directly into the base, hoping to get some wipes inside of it, or will he move eastwards? There you go. East of the Steel Pioneers, they go straight for the anti-tank gun. AC, they need by support. Also, Sniper really low on health, still hasn't been healed up. There's a possible opportunity here for him, but there you go. AC pushing them away. Close call though. Now taking advantage of the things to flank about, perhaps catch Makros or IncaUna and Enkel he wasn't expecting. Bold here. Need to grab some fuel point though. There you go. Samples caught, Cromwell caught AC, caught as well coming nearby. Ooh, this could get really lucky, and there you go. Stretch shot there, but the AC is knocked out, sacrificed to save the Cromwell and possibly the sniper as well there. Nice hit from 6-pounder gun on the Panther 4. You got like moving forward, but they're going to have to fall back with all the saps and everything else rushing in there. Still, small win there for Makros, as long as it doesn't lose the Panther 4. A lot of action here. We got 320 versus 464. Makros keeps up the advantage across the centre. Panther on the flank here again, looking to pressure once more. IncaUna needs to be careful, still need to deal with that anti-tank gun first, I think. Almost got it though. Almost got it. There you go. Crew is dead, but the Panther is now in such condition that that was definitely be, I think, a mistake to push on onwards. Punches almost wiped up. The Kevin's nearby. Could try and at least destroy the Kevin ever maybe if they got line of sight. There we go. Oh, close one. Oh, it's about to lose the Panther 4 here though. Scheiße. Oh, that was really lucky though. Makros, I would say, is pushing his luck a bit beyond what it can most likely bear. And now IncaUna's here, sensing blood, sensing the Cromwell. I mean, he could get lucky and, you know, lose up the Cromwell there, and that his Makros gets lucky. Definitely pretty high stakes stuff there. 6-pounder moving hit there. Cromwell 5 kills, halfway to veteran 2-1. Sappers reinforcing. Cromwell on the move again. 5 kills, halfway to veterans 1. Back in IncaUna's base. Nothing further going on there. Nothing further is transpiring for now. Up here, fresh push there by Makros, west side centre possibly. Cromwell looking in, heading the machine on the flank he wasn't expecting. Taking a lot of damage. Well, got a sniper there. That's 219 kills. The machine's about to get knocked out. Yup, that's a wipe there. Great kill here by IncaUna. Definitely a bit of an overreach for Makros, which IncaUna, as you can see, they're slapped down pretty spectacularly. I think more pressure on the right flank would be a good idea for Makros, again through the west. As for IncaUna, more pressure on the left flank could also be a good idea. They can obviously understand much more concerned now with Makros' centre push. Nice hit the Cromwell there, Panther down to half health.
Trying to take one of our points.
Infantry getting blasted. The west side here, we got the Panther back the Sappers. They stood no chance. Makros could soon go for another Panther 4 model J, which would definitely give him, I think, a very solid armored force here to put pressure on IncaUna with. Section eastwards, another section window for IncaUna. Fairly late on that one. And we've got weapon racks and lockers full of Bren guns.
Line's been cut.
We've got 315 versus 444. Troops out. Bit of quiet here between the two sides. Partly I think it tells the design of the map. It does tend to at times create these cautious, awkward moments when nothing happens. You still got the pumpkin catch the section there. Could pop a grenade, but there you go. Panther, there you go. IncaUna getting the devil out of there. I think very well timed retreat there. So got another push with the second backed up with the sniping machine gun. Cromwell there flying well as well. Got close to victory 2 on that one. Section low on health, but Cromwell and they should save it. And they in fact could almost lose the risk losing the Panther 4. Yeah, he's. Ooh, talk about, well, lucky, but yeah, that was definitely a mishandle on the Panther 4 there, and beautifully punished by IncaUna. Let's see what Makros goes for next. Now the Panther 4. Panther will try to stall for the Tiger tank now. He is theoretically close to it, but will the Tiger tank be worth it? Just ring about here, back quiet there for now again. Obviously, one thing I think Makros benefit a lot from it would be a light infantry gun. Some artillery could be quite effective in dealing with some of the IncaUna stuck in position. Plus, the smoke screens would facilitate attacks, I think, fairly nicely too. Also worth noting, he's flooding a lot of munitions, 300. Like, he could be laying down a lot of mines, which I think would be a great thing there as well versus IncaUna. But yeah. It's starting to begin to look a bit like either a Panther here or a Tiger tank from Makros. Meanwhile, IncaUna's just bringing more medium tanks, another Cromwell there to put pressure on the Huns. I think that's an excellent maneuver there. Cromwell charging forward, got 10 kills, 22 there, looking to kill as many Jerrys as he can. Section 7 police and starts number Courtier and routed. Western fuel, but then what's been claimed by IncaUna once more, threatening Makros' fuel integrity and slowing down any tanks, like, you know, bigger tanks. Almost getting another wipe there on IncaUna, but they do get away. Close call though, close call. Second Cromwell on the stomach, Kevin's ready this time around alongside the instinct rifle. Could see the Cromwell there, bit beaten up, but no, swiftly gets out of there. Nice work. Even doesn't grab the fuel point, just moves on to the victory point. They just indicate he's just there to harass and like disrupt Makros' map control.
Cromwell gun tank ready for action.
The Kevin's pursuing, and second Cromwell is ready. Cromwell down pretty anticlimactically in a sense. If he'd done so well, and then suddenly just, you know, slept up and destroyed all the Academy ever. Lucky for Makros that happened, but you know.
We're losing a capture point.
Grab these fuel again by going down there. Got the second Cromwell out. Has the fuel now, just as the manpower. Makros can call in the mighty Tiger tank. The field's Panzer comes back in 6.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Machine sitting up there. Yep. Less than a minute away from the Tiger tank. Which is, oh, he cancelled the Cromwell, I think. Oh no, dear man, he had the one first knocked out. I just thought for some reason he had another one on the way, but there we go. Tiger tank out there for Makros, still floating a lot of munitions and could still be laying down a lot of mines with it. Pin up seems to be added to the Tiger tank. Thumbs up, good work. Relief effort here by a single squad under IncaUna's commando section is quickly thwarted here by Makros' forces. The field's Panzerkampfwagen 6 moving up here for Makros and Deutschland. So with limited support. Traps under fire for the mighty Tiger tank. Cromwell shoots, gets to go down the Tiger tank, and seeing that follows up, but fails to penetrate the Tiger's side armor. Second shot whiffs. And the far west, we got Panzer being absolutely shredded by the section, needs more support here. Tiger tank heading westwards there, Pinot machine almost done. No response as of yet from IncaUna, except bring up another anti-tank gun. So only 2 anti-tank guns will put a lot of pressure on the Tiger tank, just on their own. Sturmpuni on the heavy fire, the machine cleaning up, sniper opening up as well there. Second 6-pounder gun almost done. Sapper sneaking up, we got the Volkswagen Misfits here. There we go, 6-pounder gun out. Section is the Panzerverteidiger.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our
Fighting
points.
against the sappers.
The enemy cut our supply
Punch with the
line.
section there. Machine holding back. Troops caught. Troops being shot to bits. Big push here by IncaUna, catches the Makros' western push, which honestly wasn't that impressive anyways, and honestly a bit extended here. Pretty much squeezing it out like a pimple effectively. Almost taking out one of the Panzer squads here. That could get a bit painful there for Makros. Meanwhile for IncaUna, we'll have to see what happens next. Cromwell, Firefly, taking out the Comets. Aviary, maybe? Who knows? Multiple force being pressed on western side by IncaUna. Sent towards once more advanced as well there by Makros. East side could see a bit more work. Really feel like Makros would still benefit a bunch from some artillery again. A light infantry gun could do some heavy lifting from against the British. And still, mines. It's not like he's shot on the Sturmpunier, so he could, you know, just lay down a bunch of mines.
We're losing a capture point.
In particular in the cemetery, laying down a good chunk of mines. I think could do a lot there versus IncaUna and his harassment. Titan laying a decent hit there. 4 kills so far, half 8 of it since he won. Cemetery victory point claimed here by IncaUna's British forces. Machine sitting up there. Centre's got more skirmishing here. Tron line team is at 130. Sniper with 30 kills. Ace level. Jamming the trap ring of the sniper. Very good shot there by IncaUna's sniper. Sturmpower trying to get up, but once more the sniper just escapes without much issue. Troops reinforcing healing, pushing up the eastern side again. Makros really needs more armor here versus IncaUna. And IncaUna continues. Oh, he's gone for hammer tactics, so possibly an aviary, but otherwise the Comet seems very likely here versus Makros.
Damned enemies trying to take
400
a point
meters
from us.
far away. Really, there should be mining.
Points remaining.
Can actually just mines here, here, and then on the point, and the point there as well. I think that could do a lot there to slow down some of IncaUna's maneuvers. We got their emergency war speed being added to the Cromwell. Just being suppressed, grenade from the machine gun.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Troops looking to back up, a lot of brain guns are backing up, the anti-tank gun here, Makros destroying it, the Clever tank into the Cromwell, almost taking it out. Let's hope that the Tiger tank to back this up. It doesn't quite, I think, work as well as it could have for Makros. Tiger tank does a move once more. Closing in on another Panther 4 here for Makros versus IncaUna. What's being absolutely torn to shreds there. Tiger tank getting the section and wiping out, almost wiping out the entire second with a single shot there. Close call there for IncaUna. Sniper down to opening up the machine gun. We got 33 kills. Common we have IncaUna once more. I mean, that stop has been a great investment here for IncaUna so far. Makros are not having effectively countered it. Panther 4 more on the way there for Makros. We got this armor counter 2. Tiger tank there. Target practice effectively. And we shall see, of course, does he go for the aviary here? Does he go for the Comet? I mean, versus the Tiger tank, the Comet would make a lot of sense. Tiger tank there jammed again by the sniper. Oh, the turret ring specifically. Punching in the catching the attempt. There you go. Nice smoke shell there from IncaUna to cover the treat of the anti-tank guns. Beautiful. Plus, he even makes use here of the rapid maneuvers getting up even faster. 2 thumbs up to IncaUna. Nice usability that tend to get, well, rarely utilised by a lot of players. Target tank keeps flying away there. We got incendiary more support here from IncaUna and Makros. Target tank there, heavily damaged, half health, damaged engine. More shots there. Fire raining down from the heavens. It's the wrath of the British Empire is unleashed upon them, like the wrath of God. Panther 4 sending out there. Panther Commander being out to that one. Thumbs up. He's had 420 munitions there. Still isn't using a lot of it. Obviously can use it a lot there with the Panther Commander needs to call in, but still should have laid down a bunch of mines when he had the chance earlier. Machine they're holding up the advance there, trying to push through the broken hedgerows. East side is, well, wide open. Panther 4 taking hits, need to fix up the Tiger tank. More Storm Pioneers will honestly be a good idea here for Makros, I think. Pushing forwards here. Troops routed. We got 170 versus 420. Moving ahead there, Panther 4 on the move here for Makros. Nice hit there, almost got the sniper. Once more the sniper gets away, they got artillery called in. Trying harder for the intelligence to stand about.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Explosions there, but nothing significant. Panther 4 need some repairs. Of course, the target tank is the bigger priority. Again, more Storm Pioneers would be a fairly good investment for Makros, just as the repairs. More cannon hits on the Cromwell tank. Still a lot of munitions being flooded here by Makros. A lot of munitions. We got 163 versus 418. Match runs more stalls out a bit here between the two sides as they figure out their next moves. IncaUna getting ever closer to the Comet tank. He has the fuel, he just needs the manpower and the will to press the button. Continue on with his rounds, very nice. Tearing through here, IncaUna's assault. Brutalizing the troops. Excellent. Slowly approaching XP here for that. Grenade on this section may be great as well. Machine looking cleared out by the other machine. We've got the side of round to save the day. Or at least try and save as many as possible during the day. And there you go, actually fin the machine gun. Still, artillery piece will be great for Makros. West side, we've got once more section moving forwards there. Still no mines from Makros there. Target tank is good to go once more. 11 kills. Half fate of XP2 now. Corner move here. Target tank in pursuit here. Couple quickly backing off here. Excellent sitting up there. Shooting through the wreckage of the building. One tank goes through. Okay, moving forwards. Needs more support for the TIE tank. Sending in like this unsupported, I think is a fairly bad idea, particularly versus 2 anti-tank guns. And TIE tank then just, took forever to get fixed, and then in a matter of less than a minute, was almost knocked out by 2 anti-tank guns. So we called in the anti-tank guns. A bit late for that one. A bit late. You definitely should consider more Storm Pioneers. Or a mechanized regiment just for repair pioneers, but honestly 2 Storm Pioneers would also give them another infantry element, which I think would also do a lot of good. IncaUna following up here with the Comet tank to put pressure on the Germans. Makros secret to follow up for another Panther 4. Could also try and go for the Panther, just go for the Yak Panzer. I think Panther 4 here, Yak Panzer would probably be the superior choices for Makros over a Panther. 40 kills on the sniper.
Supply is looking a bit squiffy. Line's been cut.
Cromwell, a Comet halfway done. Smoke bombs here being relieved mostly for reconnaissance, but could also be used again to cover the point here. More Storm Pioneers for Makros that repair with the armor. Thumbs up there, definitely necessary. And again, would also give him another infantry element here to further help push and attack and defend and all that stuff. Sandia troops being fought and caught here by the machine gun and the Cromwell plus the sniper with 42 kills. East side there could see a bit more pressure here from Makros, I feel like.
There's a Comet tank ready to go.
There we go, Comet out for IncaUna. Fix up the Tiger tank. Punch the being wiped out. Tiger tank shoots whips, almost 22 though. There we go, better 2 gained. Increased accuracy, increased range. Always handy dandy. Sniper there with 44 kills. Tiger tank another hit there. Tiger tank penetrates there more or less max range. Cromwell also, Common does the same. Common living up with the Panther on the Tiger Tank. There goes, so hits off there. Tiger Tank slowly approaching that team 3 now. Snub just keeps moaning away there. We got 46 kills. Really a thorn on the side here of Makros. Reinforcing healing. From holding back. Situation here for Makros is definitely looking worse for wear now. Again, partly I think due to just inefficient use of resources like his mines. Them should have mined up a lot when he had the resources and the map control to effectively use the mines here. But also I think some tactics that they could have relied more on flanking rather than just trying to bash his opponent down head on. At least without using that without smoke. And again, he's had plenty of munitions, so it's not like he's been forced into not using it at all. I don't feel like there's some room there for improvement for Makros. Starting the head up back to the KNF infield, coming back here, Panther ready to join in. I think we should be doing is actually launching the Panther for here, use a blitzkrieg maneuver, then calling until in the middle of everything here. So they totally called in, Tiger Tank down to half health more or less here. You can see the flame bolt support's going to break up here. Makros the centre of the attack. Tiger Tank almost knocked out. Panther taking hits from the 6-pounder gun. Snub there holding out as well. We got 51 kills. Panther 4 halfway to Vetsy 2, but also the one from the grey here. So the fire brave until the rain dump doing nothing here. Can you push back? It is an absolute decimation of Makros, I think. Storm Pony's had a wet fix on the target, which is slowly approaching Vetsy 3, where it does, I believe, get a rate of fire bonus. Plus 5 is more accurate as well there, which is certainly nice. Smoke bombs again on the centre. Stormpod's getting absolutely decimated by the Cromwell. Huge blow there to Makros. At least they didn't get wiped, but they will still be out of the fighting for a while. He's also filling a lot of fuel, not spending the manpower on something else. Again, things are just slowly spiraling out of control here for Makros. He needs to do something drastic to switch control and initiative of the fight from IncaUna to him. And so far, he does not quite seem to be doing that. Snubber there with 52 kills. An absolute killer here. 4 kills on the Comet. Another hit on the Comet, but failed to penetrate. Full support wipe. Things really getting dicey here for Makros. Down to just 2 strong Pioneer squads and the 1 Panzer squad here. Comet here on the way for IncaUna. The Chems being hammered there. Tiger Tank once more. Panther 4 there, half health. And there you go. Tiger Tank getting hammered here with the turn tanks, both on the ace level, so they can even higher penetration plus rate of fire, which is really dangerous for the Tiger Tank. There you go. Down it goes, and with that, I think Makros is very much out of the war here. GG. Panther about to get knocked out as well here, but the Cromwell is still circling about, and there you go. Comet finishes off. Does lose the Cromwell, but I don't think it matters too much here for Makros at this stage. Game over. Victory for IncaUna and the British Army. Had lost for Makros and the German Army. Partly again, I think the issue was just a lack of artillery and smoke screens being used efficiently. Munitions could also be used better there by Makros, but also not enough maneuver fighting here to try and catch IncaUna off guard. And you're trying to catch him in positions he wasn't comfortable with. Instead, he allowed IncaUna to fight very much the way IncaUna was comfortable. Plus, more Storm Hunters able to help fix up the Tiger Tank faster would have been nice, and honestly should have waited with the Tiger Tank. But there you go. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this match. I've learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell friends, tell family, don't tell your enemies. This is Imperial Links in Tears. Thank you for watching. Until tomorrow again for a nice episode. Bye.